Hey everyone. I want to talk about another list that I thought was really fun, and this time I want to talk about a towel list because I've just got my towel back out of storage. They're up there. I got new shelves. I made new shelves, and up there is a bunch of very pink towel. If you've seen the pictures of my towel, they're very pink. So I wanted to look at a towel list, and I went to Glue and Hammer. Go to Glue and Hammer. They're great for this stuff. And I was looking through recent wins, and I saw a list from the Anzac Cup on the 10th of April. Nice 60-player, 5-round tournament, so good data. And Ashley Thompson is an absolute hero running this list to 4th place. Okay, so what has it got? It's a Moncar attachment. So Moncar, it's that attachment that kicks in the first, second, and third battle round. So you want to do your damage early. It's going to give you assault on all your weapons. And if you are guided, so if you're using the greater good rule where one unit spots, one unit is guided and gets the bonus to hit, you also then get lethal hits. Keep in mind that lethal hits when you think about the amount of shots this army's getting. Okay, so we've got our Moncar unit. What have we got? Well, we've got the very ubiquitous Kroot Warshaper. Sorry, I've got cat hair in my face. They're in every list, right? Why are they in every list? Well, because their ability. Their ability is great. They get to pick an objective marker in the first battle round, and any Tau models that are in range of it get +1 OC. Okay, so +1 objective control. That is phenomenal, especially because this list has no battle line, right? So you're going to have a lot of stuff with low objective control. This can just give you a benefit. Sorry, the cat's really pushy today. On the objective control, on the objectives you need. What else has it got? Well, it's got a twin lance, because of course it does, right? If you've looked at their data sheet, of course it does. Absolutely phenomenal for their price. For the points they've got, and it's worth keeping in mind for this particular list because you're going to see this a lot. They've got deep strike and they've got an 8-inch scout move. That thing about scout moves, it's going to become really repetitive. Okay, no battle line, but you've got 2 3-body Crisis Star Scythe battlesuit units. Star Scythes are the infantry killers, right? So you've got the burst cannons, you've got the flamers. They're going to be great for dealing with swarms, mass mobs of things. You've got unit Kroot Carnivores. That's going to have the Kroot Shaper with it, right? Again, 7-inch scout. They also give sticky objectives, right? And they've got stealth. Can be really handy for getting out there in the front. You're going to send them forward early, and you're going to get some objectives stickied up. Really handy. You've got 2 Pathfinder squads because they're in every list. They're great. Again, guess what they've got? A 7-inch scout. They've also got the Grav Inhibitor drone for some funsies. And unlike some other units, unlike every other unit, right, if they do the guide action, they also get the +1 for their guide. Right, so normally if you pick to be the guide, the spotting unit, you don't get the +1. These guys also get the +1. And they've got 3 ion rifles in there, so they've got a bit of punch as well. Cool. 2 Piranhas. Again, ubiquitous. They're in every single... You're really helping here, Susan. They're in every single list at the moment. I remember when Piranhas used to be Forge World, and barely anybody had them. Thanks, Susan. There you go. Everybody see you. Now, they're everywhere. Why? Well, they're cheap. 60 points, right? They're cheap. They've got a 14-inch move, and guess what? They've got a 9-inch scout move. So again, we're getting this theme of just pure board control. So now I've got units everywhere. Oh, look, I've got 2 units of stealth battle suits. They infiltrate. They've got stealth. And they are by far, hands down, the best guiding, spotting unit in the game, right? Because if they spot something, you get rerolls to wound. Phenomenal. And then, what are all these people guiding? What are they spotting for? Well, talk about ubiquitous. Triptide. 3 Riptides. At 8th edition, we were all talking about Triptide, and they were everywhere. And then they had to go off and do their, apology tour where they were overcosted and underpowered. Now they're great again, so we're back to 3 Riptides. I hate they're so good, but they are really good. They've got the ion accelerator, they've got 2 missile pods, they've got twin plasma rifles. They're just going to delete things because that's what they do. And then, and this is the chef's kiss, it's got a Storm Surge. I love the Storm Surge. Look at it. Look how majestic that is. Look at it. He's got a Storm Surge, twin smart missiles for a bit of indirect fire, twin air-bursting fragmentation projectors for more indirect fire, and then a pulse blast cannon. The pulse blast cannon, damage 12, Damage 12. Oh, plus remember, that Pulse Blast Cannon with its damage 12 has Assault. And lethal hits. Because of course it does. Anyway, beautiful list. Think about how many things that list have got Scout or Infiltrate. Your first turn, this list is just going to be everywhere. It's going to be everywhere so quickly. Yeah, you're only getting your bonus in the first 3 battle rounds, but you don't care, right? Because you're going to do some damage in the first few battle rounds, but your army's just going to be everywhere. The only things I can see conceivably giving some trouble, right? Maybe an Orc pressure list might be able to do something, but even then, you've got enough shooting to delete a lot of that. A Tyranid Subterranean Assault could mess this up, but again, you're going to have enough screening with all those scouting units. That's going to push them way back. Wrath of the Rock, Deathwing was my first thought, just because you're going to have that benefit, make it harder to wound you if those weapons are stronger, which most of them are, and you're going to have all those Deathwing Knights, so you can shoot into them and just get nowhere. That would probably give this list trouble, but generally, this is going to do some pain, and I really like it. I'm going to definitely be getting the Storm Surge back on the table. I tried it out earlier this year, had a great time with it. I think it's time for, Riptides and Storm Surges. Why not?